Welcome back to Green Pro. This video is going to cover how to add emitters to your heat loss calculations on Toolkit. So you should at this point have done your room by room heat loss calculations. If you don't know how to do that, then there is a separate video on the channel, so take a look at that first. So when you first start out with your Toolkit account, you won't have any emitters in your emitter log. So you can get to that just by clicking on the emitters button on the left hand side. There's a few different ways that you can add your emitters into here. Probably the quickest way is to add by manufacturer. So you can see here, you can just click add emitters and it will add all those to your inventory. I've already got the Stelrad ones added on my account. You can also add individual emitters. So if you just click new item, just put the type, give it a name for your reference, the dimensions and then the output and click save, and it will add those individually into your inventory. You can also add your own oversize factors. If you're not sure how to do this, you can look at the heat emitter guide, which can be found in external documents in your QMS. So once you've added your emitters, you can go into your project, into the heat loss calculator, and by this point you should have a list of rooms in here that you've done your heat loss calculations for. So you then just flick across to emitters, and then you just work through these room by room. So if you start at the top with the lounge, click start. You can see here you've got your room heat loss figure, which needs to be covered by the emitter, and your emitter log beneath. So emitter log, we can add in any current emitters that are in that room. So if, say, this radiator here already existed in this room, we can enter it in here and click add to room. And it'll show you here the numbers are still in red, which means that the output of this emitter does not cover the heat loss for this room. So then we can go down and add proposed emitters. Click add emitters over here. And then if we pop in the new emitter that we're wanting to put into that room, quantity 1, add to room. And you can see here, proposed emitter, that one's turned green to show that that one is big enough to cover the heat loss for this room. And you just click save. You can see here we've got before and after to show the old and the new emitters which will be in this room. So if we go through to the kitchen, so I've already got an emitter in here which, as you can see, isn't big enough to cover the heat loss for this room. So on this one we're going to propose some underfloor heating. So if we go to proposed emitters, add emitters, you just need to change the type of the emitter to the type of underfloor heating that you're looking to use. And then you'll get a little guidance note down here which should say how the pipes should be spaced to achieve the temperature that you need in those design conditions. So you can see here I've got a 300mm spacing option, so if I just select quantity 1, add to room, that will then turn green here to show that the underfloor heating covers the heat loss for this room. So then I can just click save. You can see there, old emitter in red, not good enough, underfloor heating in green, that's covered for that room. So then we can go to the bathroom. So again, maybe in this room we already have a radiator that does cover the heat loss required. So if I just add this one here, so the existing one already covers what is needed, so there's no need to add any proposed ones into there. And finally the bedroom. So if we just add an existing one into here, again, that's not big enough to cover the heat loss that we need, so add some proposed ones into here. Still not quite enough to meet the heat loss for that room, so you can add multiple emitters into the same room, so you can just add another one in, add to room. You can see there that then that's turned green to show that both those emitters will cover the heat loss. You can also select in here if it's an existing, a replacement or a new radiator, just so it can indicate that on the document that you get at the end. So we've completed all these now. All these are green, which shows that everything we've put in covers what is needed. So we can just click the printer icon over here, which will then give us our emitter log. So these are existing emitters, so you can see here that in 3 rooms this wasn't covered. There's only 1 room where that radiator can be left as it is. You scroll down, you get your proposed emitters in here. So we're proposing to put 2 radiators in the bedroom and 1 in the lounge. 100% of the demand is met, and it shows you here if they're replacement or new as well. And then you've also got your underfloor heating log at the end, which, as you can see here, it's in green. System can perform at the stated efficiencies, so that's good to go. Okay, so that is how you add on your emitters, but as always, if you do have any trouble with this, then you can get in contact with your consultant for any help that you need. Thank you for watching.